What is up, guys? My name is Uchiha here, and welcome back to a new video. This video is part 1 of What If Naruto Was an Uchiha and Senju. I know I did this in a couple of years ago, which give me 1 second. I know I did this a few years ago. So, I did What If Naruto Was an Uchiha and Senju Part 2 and Part 1. That was 1 year ago. That was back in 2022. So, I will let you guys know, I'm just doing a remastered version of this. When I mean a new remastered version of this, I mean this is going to be totally different from the normal version I did before. I wish it gets more views as in the same of part 1 of that video when I start posting these type of what ifs. And some of you guys had a lot of memory, a lot of good what ifs back then. I hope some of you who are still watching my videos 2022 is watching it now still, which I'll be so glad to hear that you guys are watching this. So this is going to be a remastered version which will take a long time to process. To tell you about the story, Naruto Uzumaki will be a Senju Uchiha. His special Dodekeke Genkai will be his chakra chains and Sharingan. Naruto will not unlock the Rinnegan until the Ninja War arc. With that being said, these episodes will be more episodes to this, more parts, not just part 3, part 4, or part 5. It will be more than 10 or 12. Then another scene, or this is going to be part 1, season 1, and then so forth. I will be making 3 seasons of this story, and I will be promising you guys I will be making 3 seasons. Because on the last season of part 3, on the last season of part 1, it will be a catastrophe. You guys will be sad with a nice story. But before I begin this one, I would like to let you guys know I am very sorry that I haven't posted any videos. I am so sorry, but the only thing I love to do before posting any videos is play video games. So, I'm letting you guys know a new PC will be coming out very soon, and the new PC will be coming Monday. I will be ordering the PC Sunday, and it will be coming out Monday. So, I'm just going to set that up as well while getting another monitor. So you guys, if you guys want to help me get these type of equipment to make more videos more good, well, or make video games on my PC than on the PS5. So please help me out by hitting that like button, watching my videos, and subscribing to my channel. That will be helping me out very well. Me personally, I could care less about the money that gives it to YouTube. I'd rather just do what ifs in videos for fun. That's why I made this channel. That's why I made the channel. I didn't make a channel for money or fame. I made the channel to help fans out and create whatever ideas I had. So that's the story of myself. So if you still want to help me out getting more equipment so I can make video games for you guys and create more what ifs, well, please help me by hitting that like button, subscribing to my channel, and watching my videos. And commenting down below how you feel about my channel and when the last time you found this channel. With that being said, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and subscribe. I kept you all waiting, and enjoy part 1, season 1 of What If Naruto Was an Uchiha and Senju. A couple of years ago, Madara Uchiha versus Hashirama Senju. Hashirama POV. Madara, you should have stopped here. Come back to the village. We will forgive you. Madara POV. No, you and that damn village should burn. You're nothing more than an insect to me, Hashirama. You're not strong. And those people, I thought the Uchiha was behind me, following their leader. But they're just quibbling over a Senju, protecting the Senjus. They failed to protect me. I am the greatest Madara Uchiha, who is feared by all humans, all ninjas. My eyes can tell you anything and everything. My hatred to that village. I will burn that village to the ground and kill those damn Uchiha who never fought for me. Because my brothers had died in that war against the Senjus. Now I'm finna burn that village to the ground. But first, I have to abandon being a leader to the clan. Madara now throws his headband to the ground, stumping it. And you're now nothing to me. Hashirama, he says. Both Hashirama and Madara stared at each other. Madara's armor, wearing a red and black armor around his chest and shoulders, and legs as well, was a black gloves, long raven hair reaches his waist, while Hashirama wears the same gear as well as long slitted hair reaches his buttocks. Hashirama had blue eyes, while Madara had black eyes. But the fight begins in the Valley of the End, where Hashirama and Madara Uchiha face. This is the Valley of the End, the when Madara truly dies. Both Hashirama and Madara now went off. Taijutsu styles, a kick to the punch. Madara went for an uppercut. Hashirama dodges with a kick to Madara's chest, sending Madara flying back. Madara was getting angry, upset that he's losing the battle, so they went full out, using all their powers and abilities, so they went full out. Madara summoned his Susanoo and using the nine-tailed beast as his capture. You will not win. I am not losing to a brat, Madara says, and his eyes showing the Sharingan. Then the Mangekyo. Madara's eyes start to burn. I will not lose to a monstrosity. And his eyes kept burning with hatred and with his eyes showing the red blood Mangekyo. Eternal Mangekyo. A fact. Madara was the second person within his clan to really unlock the Sharingan. But until when Madara gave a future child, well, he will be the third one to unlock the Sharingan. Then the whole clan will unlock the Dojutsu. But that's in the future. Sorry for breaking the POV. With that being said, Madara went for a slash to take off Hashirama's whole body, trying to destroy Hashirama. This is when Hashirama said one thing. Shiko Muzan. I don't really know how to say it, but it is a Japanese thing that he said. Summoning a wooden golem, bigger and stronger, to take hits and punches. Both the nine tails merging with Madara's Susanoo. The battle begins. Hashirama. Few hours went by, days, even nights. They didn't even stop. 2 days and 2 nights went by. As fast as they kept fighting, that's as strong as Madara and Hashirama is getting. Soon the battle begins. One of them has won. The one who won was standing over Madara. Hashirama Senju. has won the battle. I'm sorry, Madara. I'm sorry that I couldn't bring you back. I hope you will forgive me for what I have done. And I hope we can see each other in the life beyond. Please forgive me. Before Mother has passed away, or actually AK passed away, he said one thing. I will hate this world. I will rule and burn this world to the crust. Everyone will fear me. His eyes blood red. With his Sharingan and his Sharingan deactivated. His chakra was so low that he couldn't even activate the Sharingan again. I will not die here. Madara whispered, but it was too late. Hashirama stabs Madara in the back, shooting Madara off the bridge, or off the hill they were standing on in the valley. Water starts to splash. Madara has now passed away. A month or two has passed. Then someone wakes up. Where am I? He says. Madara never woke up in 2 months. It took him 2 months to even heal his wounds and dangerous even his chakra. Chakra of the body, of the human body, gives out more abilities and more strength. Madara almost reached his low chakra resorbs and almost killed him. His chakra almost went to 0, almost making Madara lose his life. You finally woke up, a girl says. The girl was in her late 30s. She was with blonde, raven hair that reaches her waist, and she had blue eyes. The light blue eyes that can tell her she was a strong Konoichi. Her name was Hanada Namikaze, Minato Namikaze's mother. Hey, sleepyhead, you're finally awake. I brought you some food. What? Who are you? Tell me now, Madara said, trying to get up, but he couldn't. He was still patched up. So Madara didn't want to move. My name is Hana Namikaze. You in the rice field country. You are in the rice field country. I saw you drowning, or, not drowning, but with a sword cut to your back. I think you was in a battle with someone. So you went into water, so I grabbed you and healed you. It took you 2 months to research all your chakra back. But you got beat by a human. She laughed. Blondes, he said whisperedly that she couldn't hear. What was that? Nothing. Now, who are you, she says, asking for Madara's name. I am the great Madara Uchiha, the leader of the Uchiha clan, the co-founder of the Hidden Leaf, he said in disgust. Who was you fighting that got you up this bad? She laughed again. His name was Hashirama, he said in disgust. Oh, you talking about that Hokage Hashirama? He whooped you bad. I thought you were almost gonna have to die, but I patched you up very well, she said when she bulged out her muscles, which was tiny and puffy at the same time. She smiled with a great grin with white teeth, her eyes shining blue. She smiled at Madara. Now sit back, lay down, and go to sleep. Let you resort all that chakra. A few months later, Madara got in touch with this girl, known as Hanada Namikaze. Both Madara and Hanada was closer. When I mean by closer, I mean lovers. Both of them made a little child who was known she was going to be giving birth to a baby boy. This boy was unnamed at this point, until she gave birth. A month, 9 months later, she had finally given birth to a boy known as Minato Namikaze Uchiha. But Minato Namikaze. Madara now looks at this boy, telling him, "You are gonna be a great trainer today. I will train you to protect you and your mother," he said with a smile. Back then, Madara gave up his chakra, only like half of it, so he can become a farmer, just to protect his wife, and so he can protect himself. A few years later, while Minato was 9 years old, he was now in his late 9s. So, Minato tried to train with his chakra. While Madara went out to go get groceries, Minato was training, trying to find out how to unlock his dojutsu. When Madara was coming back, Minato is now somewhere Madara never seen. But when Madara was now coming back to the house, he smells blood. Since Madara never gave up all of his chakra, he dropped the groceries and rushed to his home, kicking down the door, seeing random unknown shinobis. That says the hidden leaf. Not playing. But the unknown shinobis was there, harassing Hanada Namikaze. But they didn't just harass her. They killed her. Almost killed her. She was breathing heavily, blood out of her system, and almost she's half passed away. Minato tried to defend his mother, but his eyes glow red. With a one-tomo Sharingan in his eyes, he rushed towards the ninjas, trying with a sweep attack, trying to kill one of them for hurting his mom. But Minato was too slow. These ninjas was trained in Jonin level. They kicked Minato and knocked him out. They didn't want to kill the boy because they're not that type of people. But they was going to kill her. They smiled. "Where's your money?" they says. But these ninjas was not just Jonin level. They're B level. They're the ones that can take A-rank missions. They're strong. But they're rogue shinobis. It was 3 of them. Madara's eyes rage. His eyes glow with fear. He was not feared. He was angry. He was furious. "My son," he says. And the 3 shinobis turned around. "My wife," he says. "You came into my house and hurt my son." His eyes starting to glow red. Redder than when he was fighting Hashirama. Redder than that. His mangekyo flowed. His hair flowed through the wind. And his eyes shone. The 3 Jonis were scared. But they stuttered. Who are you?" they says. "I am Madara Uchiha. But it's now time to meet your maker." Madara's eyes glowing a little bit more powerful, showing his black raven hair, his eyes showing red, his strength and body showing muscular than usual, and his eyes glowing to the internal Mangekyo Sharingan. He looked at them. "Susanoo." He used his powerful Susanoo, his powerful ability with his Sharingan, and killed all 3 with a slash. He rushed towards his wife, checking on her. But she was almost gone. She only had a few words left. She gave Madara a kiss, then losing her breath. "Please, Madara, take care and train our son," she says, "dying. Please, do it for me." Do it for your. Before she even get to say the last sentence, her eyes shut. Madara had tears in his eyes while his Sharingan is still activated. His Sharingan was rotating faster and faster. It turns into something not good. But Madara didn't notice that, and it went back to normal. His eyes went back to black, and he looked at his son with blue and yellow hair. I'm sorry, Minato. Sorry. With blue and raven yellow hair. Minato now was unconscious. Several years later, Minato was strong. He unlocked the two-tomo Sharingan, and he made it to the Hidden Leaf Village. While his father was behind him, his father told Minato this: "My son, I apologize for what I have to do, but this has to be alone. Father, just let me come with you. I don't want to stay in this village." "I'm sorry, my son, but someone in there will help you out. Probably the Hokage. I know that man. He was trained by Hashirama Senju." Madara didn't even have a distaste in his mouth while saying Hashirama's name. "This man was known as Arujin Sarutobi. He will take you in as his own, I promise. But if we have to fight each other, I will not hold back, my son. But I promise this, I will never kill you," he says, now vanishing into the light, disappearing from Minato's view and eyesight. Minato now walks up to the gate, seeing two guards there. They went up to Minato, asking him who he was. He told them he was an orphan. With that being said, they let a man talk to the Hokage about them, and the Hokage gave Minato a house key, a key to a house that Minato will own for the rest of his life. A couple of years and a few years later, Minato is now a jonin handling with his own business. As he has 3 genins, one known as Kakashi Hatake, Ryukyo, Rin, and Obito Uchiha. Minato met Obito before and met Kakashi, a strong shinobi, and Rin, a strong Kornerichi with the 3 tails inside of her. Within this last mission, Kakashi Hatake now became a Chunin. Now, within a great shinobi war arc, both Obito and Rin lost their lives. By a one-man squad, Kakashi has now finally have no one, and Kakashi is now feeling depressed, while Minato had a wife known as Kushina Uzumaki. Minato now becoming the 4th Hokage, the Yellow Flash. Minato made his own dojutsus, not his own dojutsu, but his own technique, called the Flying Thunder God. While Minato is the strongest shinobi within the Leaf Village, he has surely lost and met his maker. October 10th, when the son was born, a boy known, or going to be known, as the greatest shinobi in history, known across the lands as Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki Uchiha Senju. But that will be a long name, and a long story within the beginnings. Now the story begins. Kushina giving birth to a boy, known as Naruto Uzumaki. The son, Kushina. Let's give Kushina a flashback. Kushina was born in the Senju and Uzumaki clan. Her mother was known as Tsunade Senju. Her father was Don Uzumaki. Kushina made love, or and I quote, studied with Don Uzumaki while giving Kushina or Tsunade a girl. Don has passed away in some type of tragedy with, war in Great Shinobis. Why 9 months later? No, this happens. Kushina was born, and she was the princess of the Uzumaki clan. Don was the prince, or the king of the Uzumakis. Now she was the prince. Yes. So, with that being said, let's end of that flashback. Because the story is going too far. Let's begin. Sorry. Point of view. Now, with that being said, Kushina was now giving birth. That means she was the Jinchuriki of the Nine-Tails. But this Nine-Tails was not the original Nine-Tails where you see in the future. This Nine-Tails was the 11th-tailed fox, Kurama's mother. But Kurama doesn't exist in this world at all. Kurama has certainly passed, or not really passed, but somewhere far, far away from any villages. So Kurama will be nowhere near any villages at all. And when I mean any, I mean no Otsutsuki's breaking the fourth wall here. I mean no Otsutsuki's will find Kurama. Kurama has not died or passed away. He's somewhere far to be left alone. That is the backstory of Kurama. Now, the 11-tailed beast known as the Fox-tail of Wrath, she was a strong being. Stronger than Killer Bees. Rap skills, if you know what I mean. Okay. With that being said, the loose of the gate was weakening when she was giving birth to Naruto. When now she gave birth, Naruto appeared in her arms. She hugged him, kissed him, and loved him very much. Until a man in an orange mask appeared. This man was the unknown. He rushed in, tried to attack, and told Minato to give Kushina away. Kushina and Minato denied that. So he took their baby, and Minato was furious. "You touch my son, and you're gonna die," he says. And his eyes glow red. Everyone in the village knew Minato was an Uchiha. When I mean everyone, I mean everyone, even the villagers, even the Uchiha clan. But the Uchiha clan or the villagers know who Minato's father was. But they didn't know that quite yet, until Naruto woke up. With that being said, everything went as usual. Minato tried to attack the man. The man tried to explode Naruto, but Minato catched him, disappearing in a yellow flash and appearing in his house. The house that Minato and Kushina has raised. Minato is a clan now, the Namikaze Uzumaki Senju clan. This was the clan of Naruto, and Naruto will be the head of this clan, since he is the strongest and the last family of the Namikaze Uzumaki Senju. So, the Senju clan and the Uzumaki and Namikaze clan converged. So, yeah. Naruto will be a powerful shinobi in the clan's head. So Naruto will have multiple wives. Yes, I will be giving him that. So, be aware of whom he will be married to. So, you guys will decide that. With that being said, let's get back into the video. While Minato is now disappearing looking for his wife, a little chakra absorbed now within the kunai. Minato disappears, seeing his wife and seeing the 11-tailed fox who was out of her womb. Minato looked at Kushina, seeing that Kushina is going to die now. Damn it, I don't want to lose her. He squeezed her hand, now vanishing. But everything was going to be lost by one man. That one man destroyed Minato's family. That one man didn't even know Minato's whose true father was. That one man who called himself Madara Uchiha, who would show true fear within Minato, true hatred within Minato. The battle begins. Minato disappears, now teleporting where the man was, and fighting the man in the mask. Minato yelled out, "Who are you?" he says. Now, the man said his name. "I am Madara Uchiha," in the same voice Madara had. "You're not him. I can tell. You're just like him, but you're not Madara Uchiha. So who are you?" "Well, I never went by that name no more. They call me Toby." So Minato was done talking to the masked man, so he fought with him, using the Rasengan which he created and the Rasen Shuriken, which he didn't create, not playing. So he used the Rasengan, destroying the masked man, and the masked man vanishes. In a deep dark cave, he's seen a body of Madara, who is just buried. So he bows. "I'm sorry, Sensei," he says. "I will get the beast. I will make sure that this village pay for what they did to you." The man says, "Zetsu." "Yes, Mother?" "Come on, we're leaving this now." They all packed up, now leaving the where there was, in a cave, back where the Biju was. The 11 Biju that was swinging her foxy tails left and right, blowing up buildings, destroying it with her paws. She was the unknown. She was the strongest Biju that was hard to even contract. So if Minato subs and pull the Biju out, Minato will probably get destroyed. So he did one thing, sealing the Biju inside of a young who was just born, his son. Minato teleported Kushina and Naruto to somewhere else, near and far away from the village. Not really that far, but far that the 11 tails will not destroy the villages or the villagers. With that being said, Minato placed a barrier around the 11-tailed fox, and she roared. Her eyes now glowing back to red, slitted red, and she laughed. "You humans are strong, but I'm very sorry, Minato Namikaze," she says. Minato was confused. "You need to finish that jutsu that you was going to create. The Reaper Death Seal, am I correct?" Minato smiles. This fox was smarter than she looks. "What happened? Why did you destroy the village?" Minato yelled while still doing his hand signs. "I was controlled by that Uchiha, and that man calls himself Madara. He controlled my son years ago." "I know. I'm very sorry for my father's behalf." "You are fine, Minato Namikaze. You are stronger, way powerful than then. But please hurry. I can feel that Uchiha's presence." Her eyes starting to glow again. With 3 tomoes in her eyes, she's trying to kill the boy. "I'm sorry," she was stuttering. But the boy didn't get killed. It was both Kushina and Minato. Both Kushina and Minato looks up at the beast, her eyes now glowing back to her normal colors, and she looked down. She was petrified that she killed the people that actually trusted her, gave her life, gave her purpose to survive. This fox was not a dangerous animal. This beast, known as the 11-tailed fox, wasn't so. She was powerful than anything, but she wanted to live a normal life. She wanted to be in someone, not like that, but she wanted to be a Jinchuriki again. So she can give people power, so that she can train them to unlock new potential, to unlock more chakra, so they can become whatever they want it to be. If they wanted to become evil, she will help them with that. If they wanted to become a good person, she will help them with that. If they wanted to even become the Hokage, she will help them with that. But she was sad, because Kushina Uzumaki was a strong Konochi, but she had to lose her life because of a man known as Madara. I'm sorry, Minato. Minato finished his jutsu, and the Reaper Reaper came out, taking Minato's soul as well as selling the soul of the 11-tailed beast fox, the 11-tailed fox, inside of Naruto. He's now holding the full Biju of the 11 tails, who is quite stronger than anyone. Before she been absorbed into Naruto fully, she apologized with tears dropping out of her eyes. A big splash came onto the floor, and it splashed all over Minato. The blood now rose from Minato and Kushina, coughing up blood. And a few seconds later, the third Hokage came back, where Minato was sensed. The third Hokage sensed Minato's presence and vanished with 2 Ambos. These 2 Ambos was unknown, one with purple hair and one with white. You probably would know. These 2 Ambos appeared with the Hokage, now seeing the death of Minato and Kushina. Both of them have died without even giving Naruto some good advice or good words for them. They truly has met their maker. But one thing for certain, the 11-tailed beast will explain to Naruto once he gets older. Like to 10 to 11, she was going to tell who his father and mother was. She's not a keeper of that matter. She don't keep secrets. Only the secrets that was given to her by Kushina and by Minato. That's the only secrets. Minato's bank account, or bank, was a lot of Yuri, a lot of money within the bank. Minato had 10 billion or 10 million up in his bank, and of his savings, well, more than that. So the Namikaze, Senju, and Uzumaki clan was rich as AF. With that being said, Naruto was whining, crying all over the place, now realizing his mother and father has died. But he will not remember anything of that sort within the story. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this What If. What If Naruto was an Uchiha Senju Season 1 Part 1. Enjoy the 1-part episode. Like I said, I will promise you guys that this will be some seasons. I'm telling you guys the truth. This will be seasons, episodes, and everything, because I'm quite interested into the story. So, please, if you guys want to help me out to get more equipment for my gaming and for making you more content, just let me know, and like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below if you're new, and hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel, and watch my videos, and comment down below if who Naruto's wives will be. I'll give him Naruto 5 wives. Naruto will be having 5 wives and one stronger than all 5, of course. That will be his main wife, so I mean 6. With that being said, who Naruto's 6 wives will be, and how strong would Naruto be within the future? How powerful would this boy be? Stronger than his own grandfather? Stronger than his mother and father? Stronger than 11-tailed Biju? What will happen if Naruto faces the worst of the worst in Season 3? With that being said, enjoy the story. Enjoy Season 1, Part 1 of What If Naruto was an Uchiha Senju. Enjoy. Peace out, anime fans. My name is Anime Uchiha. Goodbye.